Okay, today we're going to be a little bit more active, still at our seat in most cases, but again, a little bit more active. So to start with, all I simply want you to do is just take a couple of deep breaths up, exhale, make sure you're in decent posture. I'm going to say sort of sitting on your sit bones, back is tall, abdominals tucked in tightly, okay, so keep them fairly strong, and take a deep breath up. And just to start with, let's say a teeny bit of a warm-up. You're going to leave one arm up and one arm down, and you're just going to pull to the side. Hold for a second or two, back to the other side. First side, pull up and over. Don't just crank yourself down at the side, but try and pull up and over. Always use the expression, try and pull your armpit away from your hip. And then the other side for the second time. All right, back to the center. Now, this one here, again, ensure that those two sit bones, those two little bony parts underneath your butt are on the floor. And all you're going to do, on the chair, is turn. Now remember, not all of us are going to be able to crank it so that this arm is in front and this arm is in back. Okay, we may not have that range of motion. But what I want you to work on doing is keeping those sit bones evenly weighted. If we turn like this, notice how my one hip is further forward. What I want you to do is keep those hips even and turn what you can through the torso. Back to the front and then switch sides. You may even notice that one side can do this further than the other. Okay? Pay attention to what your body can do. There's no sense in forcing it past, but take it to where it can. Feel a teeny bit of tension as you put a little bit of pressure to take it further. But don't crank it. Back to the first side. And again, keep those arms even with the shoulders. They don't need to be way up and way down. Just try and keep them even with your shoulders. Now back to the center and second side, second time. And again, take it to where you can. Try and keep those sit bones evenly weighted. Again, try not to pull one hip forward compared to the other. All right, back to the center. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of abdominal work today, which is working on the muscles that hold us in the core area, basically through here. So for starters, put your hand at your ear and just pull down. Pull down. Try as many as you can, but I want you to try and concentrate on basically trying to pull this rib down to the hip. Okay, so it's not just a flippy floppy and nothing's going on here. Concentrate on tightening up that torso and pulling down towards that hip. Try 10 each side. Feel it working. But again, don't just feel the stretch on this side. Feel the muscle being able to contract, sort of tightening it up on the side. Feel it working. Okay, back to the center. First side again. Let's say for 10 times, 10 reps. I don't think I did 10, but you try 10 and then 10 on the other side. Okay, now that's going to be basically working your obliques, which if you can get them stronger will help in all sorts of activities. All right, back to the center. Now keeping your hands at your ears, what I want you to do with this one is basically try and take this arm slash sort of into the shoulder pit down towards the knee. Okay, so you're going to lift your knee and turn, okay, but you're not twisting. Okay, you're trying to take this armpit down and forward, down and forward. Other side. Same thing. And again, doing your best to concentrate on what's going on in the torso. Okay, as you pull together, it's not a turn, okay? It's a gentle, I guess you'd say turn side, but it's not a twist. That's the word I'm looking for. It's not a twist where you pull across like this, okay? You want to try and pull that armpit down toward its knee. Now that's one set, okay? When we're done here, try and do it twice, 2 sets of 10 if you possibly can. Now the other one that's a little bit more active is basically stand up, barely touch your butt to the chair and stand back up again. And I want you to do that without setting your weight down and relaxing. Take it up. Touch, again. Touch, again. Touch, again. Touch, and up. Touch, up. Touch, up. What I want you to try to do this one for is a full minute. If you can't get to a full minute, that's not a big deal. Go as long as you can and just touch and straighten up. Touch, straighten up. Touch, straighten up. Touch, straighten up. Touch, straighten up. And then when you're done that full minute, I'm going to encourage you to go through it all over again, if you possibly can, starting with the side and then the front. And then back to the stand up, sit down. Oh, sorry, you're not supposed to sit down, you're supposed to touch. Touch, back up. Touch, back up. And that's a little bit more exercise for you for today. So happy exercising. It does happen to be Valentine's Day, so have a great day and put a little bit of that extra energy into your day, and I guarantee you'll be much more productive. Have a good one.